What do you get when you mix cinema, government espionage, and wish-granting trauma? Art. AKA the direct-to-DVD 2006 masterpiece Bratz Genie Magic. And I know you're thinking, Jada, did you just say art? And to that I say, if you disagree with me, you're automatically wrong, you stink, and you're a little bit mean. So get off my channel, bye. Oh, quick disclaimer, though I am referencing kids' toys and movies, I am no way for kids. I'm just an adult who grew up with said toys and movies, and I'm going through an existential crisis, and this is how I cope. I cuss a lot. You've been warned. And I think you can see the crazy look in my eyeballs right now. We'll get to that later. Our girls came out stepping on necks in 2001. One very long, pale neck, to be specific.
I saw that!
Yep. While Mattel was busy pushing out the same blue-eyed blondie as they'd always been. They definitely weren't expecting anyone, at least to come close to them numbers-wise, until, you know, the titular bitulars, the Bratz, came out. Yes, give them their ones. Yes, thank you. It's not hard to see why either. Bratz emphasized fashion that was heavily inspired by the Black community and minority communities, and that wasn't catered to at the time. Not only was the fashion diverse, but the dolls themselves were revolutionary for their time, with their big full lips, distinct features, and the fact that the first launch they had 4 different races. It's really a no-brainer to see why these dolls were flying off of shelves at the time. Bratz finally gave millions of girls a tangible piece of media or toy that they could see themselves in for the first time. Crazy.
At the end of the day, it's not that funny, is it?
And it's not just about the culture or ethnicity. I think Bratz themselves represented something new and revolutionary at the time. That's the second time I said revolutionary. Take a shot every time I say revolutionary. No. In my opinion. That's my opinion! Girls really weren't expected to be anything but perfect. Perfect little princesses waiting for Prince Charming to come save them. And Bratz completely flipped that script on its head, creating bold, rebellious, smart, independent characters. One of the first dolls to be sold with low-rise jeans, crop tops, big hoops, earrings, you know. Boys were an afterthought to the Bratz because their main passion was fashion. I'ma leave you guys, sorry. And they didn't wait to capitalize on that newfound popularity. Girl, they were pushing out movies, they pushed out books, TV shows, dolls, accessories. Girl, I remember doing math on my Bratz ready to learn laptop, thank you. And there's been a resurge in popularity for it. I've been seeing TikToks, memes, I mean, like, look at this.
Not you stole my look. Well, I was told I had the exclusive.
And it got me going down like a Bratz rabbit hole. I really want to see how well did the media from then kind of hold up, and it's just revisiting also I can, and if the TVs and shows are as good as I remember, or if that was just me desperately trying to disassociate as best as I could as a child.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say it.
And I genuinely hope you guys will like this video because it's taken years off of my life. Oh my god, 3 months. I broke a phone. All the footage that I had recorded already for this video is like gone, so here is me re-recording, and this is like script number 5. So if I seem a little like out of it, I just need you to please
bear with me.
I barely even like him. I'm just trying to see the banker when I swipe them. Our story begins with the girls, Chloe, Sasha, Yasmin, Jade, all performing at a bowling alley that's the local club, because nothing screams success and boss bitch like performing pop anthems next to Lane 7. And while I'm hating, the song is actually a banger. Let me stop. Let it play. Then enters Katya, hooded cloak, a mysterious stare, and she's walking like she has a backstory. Because, spoiler alert, she does. She's a genie, and she's on the run from the ESA, which is the Area 51 of Bratzville, canonically, in this Bratz universe. The United States government has a department of genie management, because hello, who's gonna stop people from getting their true wishes but the US government?
Clock it.
If you're new here, very weird you clicked on this video, but I should still introduce the girls anyway. We have Chloe. Her nickname is Angel. She thinks only with her heart and her hotness meter because her brain is just a concept.
I have to ace this test or I won't make a B in geography and my parents will ground me forever. Kurdistan, Turkestan, ampersand. I'll never get all those countries straight.
Yasmin, nicknamed Pretty Princess. She has deep thoughts and a journal full of Pinterest quotes before Pinterest was a thing. She's also a very huge animal lover. She didn't pick the bear picked her. Then we have Sasha, aka Bunny Boo. She's also my favorite, not just because she's a Leo, shout out Leo gang, but because she's the only one with 2 brain cells to rub together.
Oh, so now I'm stupid. I said your wish was stupid, but hey, have it your way.
Then we got Jade, aka Cool Cat, half hacker, half fashion designer, and she also wears goggles inside, so possibly autistic. I don't know. I'm doing a deep dive on a 2006 CGI Bratz movie at 23 years old. Of course, I'm autistic and I can make that joke. Save your comment. It's okay. Lastly, Katya, the emotionally repressed magical girl who really just needs a hug and a sleepover. Like, that's it.
Understand me. I just want to be a normal girl. But you're not normal.
That one there was a violation.
Our villains for this movie are Khan, whose hairline and ideals match up to Andrew Tate's biblically, and Zell. No, not that one. And honestly, she's an overworked, underpaid baddie that I think Khan possibly, to keep in line. Girls are having a sleepover at Chloe's and an emergency broadcast pops up.
Into 4 feet of snow, followed by a heat wave, followed by thunderstorms with gale force wind.
We learn later that this insane weather is part of Khan's master plan to blackmail all of the countries in the world to giving him money by using Katya's wish granting powers to make it forever tornado-y or ice age-y in different countries until they pay up. Oh my god, Katya is the fucking Chinese spy balloon confirmed. But the girls literally don't give a fuck because Chloe can't differentiate a country from a grammar phrase. Jade is over there fangirling over discount Matt Rife, and I'm not joking, that nigga looks like Matt Rife and his name is Matt Rock. And Sasha's in her DJ Khaled bag. Like I said, my favorite character, unbothered. Longer, body fat, but my pockets even stronger. We then do a super crazy jump cut to the girls and Katya at the school cafe. Throughout the movie, this will happen. They just do jump cuts to put the characters where they want them because fuck writing. They were probably on drugs. I don't know. It was that Bratz money, that 2006 Bratz money. Yeah. So anyways, shit just happens in this movie because they said so, and I live for it sometimes, and other times I'm just like,
Leave me alone!
Kati finally, actually formally introduces herself to the girls, and she has this starfire way of talking that makes the girls just look at her like she just shit in her hands and clap.
Oh, please accept my apology. Did I break your that thing? My guitar?
And it's so funny because I feel like it's their version of, she's not like other girls, she don't know slang. While they're talking, Katya sees the ESA agents that have been chasing her that very much give spy versus spy, and she leaves mid-sentence. The girls, being ever the empaths, follow her and they all hide in one room, and when they look around, Katya's on the fucking ceiling.
Stand the fuck up!
She's on the ceiling and they're just talking to her. When she's done cosplaying Spider-Man, we get this big ass exposition dump.
Face paint! I won't allow it! I know it is difficult being the only teenager here with no friends, but you can't only think of yourself. Our one.
No, you don't understand. I have been patient. Nothing comes of it. I cannot stand it another minute. I want out of this prison.
Stop attacking me!
So yeah, her dad is misogynistic and controlling because of his own trauma. Womp womp. So anyway, Chloe lets Katya stay at her house and they have a little It's actually a really cute bonding moment between the girls, and Katya realizes maybe the real sleepover is the friends we made along the way. Yeah. All of a sudden, the lights go out. Is it spy versus spy? Back to get Katya? It's just Dylan and this weird nerd guy that we've seen before. I didn't really include them because most of the guys here suck. During the chaos, Chloe screams, I wish you'd croak, which prompts the best character development that we see of any male character. Which is also weird because I thought croak was another term for die, but you know, kids movie, and also because I said so logic. This is the point of the movie where Katya reveals that she's a genie to the girls. Of course, us as a viewer know that, but the girls don't, and they still don't believe her, even though they watch their friends get literal flippers in front of them. Don't know. Then she explains, you know, genie law, and she's actually a minor genie, which is funny because minor genies have to follow different rules just like minor humans. Which means our low IQ queen just wasted her wish on nearly murking her friends.
And the Oscar goes to...
Which wouldn't be entirely bad because Dylan actually really sucks.
Hey, gorgeous. New in town?
Electric chair.
Katya then offers them to share their wishes, which is weird because how do you do that? But with each of the girls having wish necessary plans for the future, the odds of that happening are as non-existent as my waist.
Pink wig, thick ass.
He's asking you on a date.
Since they fight about it and it's relatively plot important, I'm gonna go down their wish list. Yeah, their wish list, that's cute. Chloe wants to ace her finals. Type shit, yeah. Sasha wants to win a DJ contest. Yasmin's lame ass wants to save all the animals from Katya's creative mode weather. Jade wants discount math right to be her fucking boyfriend. To the next day in town, we learn that Katya can fucking shred, which is sick, I guess. Also, she has a crush on glasses, which is a choice she made. Why am I talking bad about people with glasses when I wear glasses? It's not all people who wear glasses, it's just him. Look at him. Now look at us.
All my niggas look rich as fuck. All my niggas live rich as fuck.
He takes her on a date, which is rudely interrupted by spy versus spy. Katya loses them by hiding in this fortune teller booth, which is conveniently placed, and she also takes the time out of her day to like bother this couple.
Is this guy ever gonna ask me to the prom?
He better, or his best friend Eric will beat him to it.
How to know my best friend's name? Am I gonna win the track meet tomorrow?
Not after that chili dog. You'll never make it.
And then she gets got by a trank dart because, you know, God don't lie ugly. Back at the ESA, Khan is pressuring Bayonetta to use her one and only wish to make it Sharknado in France. And I'm pretty sure he just really wasn't a big fan about the Olympics were handled last year. Katya gets reunited with her dad, but of course he's a really big dick about it.
With genies, it's always the same. People will only be interested in your magic powers.
Shut your bitch ass up, Troy.
But aren't you even interested in hearing about...
Oh, you've been very selfish, Katya. Now, please, I've fallen so behind. Please go to your room.
You let daughter leave. Me sad. Daughter return. You let daughter.
And while that's happening, Jade Sans wish... Sans? Is it Sans or Sans? Minus. Without using her goddamn wish. Jade got a date with Matt Rife. And she doesn't want to give it to Chloe still, just in case the date goes bad and she needs to use the wish. In case all else fails, just force him to love you. Nothing less that I'd expect from a Scorpio like Jade. Really, really lucky for her that she didn't use that wish, actually, because...
And when I'm tired of that, maybe I'll direct. But I divagate from your question. What was it again?
What are you gonna order?
Absolutely disgusting, by the way.
These writers are actually, like, fucking funny. And I take back everything that I said. Back at the facility, Katya's doing a little sneak and overhears Khan freak out and tell Bayonetta to eliminate anyone who knows about Katya's existence.
Eliminate them.
Huh?
Katya, ever the ride or die, immediately escapes and narrowly avoids spy versus spy using her tried and true hide as a random fortune teller machine in the middle of the park for some reason trick that she used last time because the riders were balls deep in cocaine and fuck you, that's why. Also, side note, this is the second time that we see Katya tormenting people while she's actively running for her life.
What about a perm?
If you ask me one more time about your hair, you'll wake up without any tomorrow.
After she's done being a Twitter user IRL, she immediately runs into Glasses, who's on the phone with Jade, warning them that they're in trouble. I don't know. This movie has to end somehow. Why are you attacking me right now? Anyways, they just alerted Jade and Sasha, but little do they know Chloe and Yasmin were back at Chloe's house studying when the lights go out, and they think it's the boys being silly little gooses again. But this time, there's real danger. That's what we in the showbiz call a callback. Come on, people, cinema. I've been saying cinema. They're too late to save Chloe and Yasmin, but we do get a cameo from Bratz multiverse legend Byron.
I'm also a secret agent, and I already know all about you, Katya dear.
Simon Cowell impersonator is literally in every Bratz movie, and he's basically their Deus Ex Machina, which is literally literature speak for thing that is whatever we need it to be to save the freaking day. Yes, canonically in this world, the Bratz have already saved the universe. No, I will not be elaborating. That is a different movie. I am tired. So they get a James Bond-esque backstory for all the baddies that we've seen already.
Con is the founder of the ESA, aka the Evil Scientists Association, an organization dedicated to using science for malevolent purposes.
He instructs them to stay put because apparently he has enough government clearance to do an entire raid on Con's facility. So up to this point, we've been relatively like at a steady pace plot wise, but this is where I'm gonna need you guys to actually like pay attention because
I'm trying to be cool, but goddamn.
Anyways, back at the facility, Con and Bayonetta have gone full future mask off evil mode by drugging Chloe and Yasmin and setting Katya's dad's office to like freeze him to death as soon as he walks in it. Luckily, this is one of the only times he can't bring himself to work, narrowly avoiding an eternity at work, aka the last 5 minutes before you clock out. And Katya is over there having the time of her freaking life, magic carpet riding with the homies to the ESA, while her dad is literally in the city frantically searching for her, and her friends are getting their memories wiped.
My enemies hold me captive, I grieve different.
On seeing that Byron is approaching with the raid, blows up the freaking bridge connecting the facility to the mainland. Luckily, the girls were already on the way via magic carpet and were able to infiltrate the facility anyway. Y'all like that word? Infiltrate? That's a big word for MO. On their way to Katya's dad's study, they run into Spy versus Spy, which they make quick work of because they have and they start heading to the opposite side of the facility where Bayonetta is unaware of Con's failing, at least in this regard. This is where Glasses gets his hero moment, but Sasha does it better in my opinion, and you can't tell me that this isn't a Zohan reference. Look.
Here comes the double foot.
But Bayonetta starts the mind wipe machine and runs away before they can get her. They stop the machine right on time and are about to celebrate when Con's bitter ass walks in with Katya's bottle, threatening to break it. In Genie world, when you break your bottle, just like with Katya's dad, you turn into a normal person and all the wishes that you've granted become undone.
Tell me where my father is first.
If I knew, I would tell you.
We wish Katya's father was back in his study.
Girl, no, wait, you don't want that.
Girls, do you know what you've done? Sebastian's study is rigged to lock and deep freeze him.
They use their last wish to kill Katya's dad.
And the Oscar goes to...
They managed to subdue the giant man baby and catch Katya's bottle, but after a coming to Jesus moment, she realizes she actually has to smash that shit because how else would she save her dad?
I have
have to break my bottle.
And while she was just doing it to save her dad, all her wishes that actually fucked up the entire world were undone and everything went back to peace. So I say let that bitch be normal. She did not need magical powers. She used them to torment people.
Why would she say that?
Han gets away and gets to Bayonetta thinking that she will save him, but she on a different type of time.
Zip it, Zero. Now that I have access to your bank account, you are of no use to me.
It's a bad bitch party, you cannot get in.
She escapes with a helicopter.
Too bad you caught me on the fly.
We'll show you fly, sister.
What the fuck is this movie? So yeah, Bayonetta blows up in a raging ball of fire. But that's not even the most unrealistic scene, because this ending scene, a father apologizing to his daughter, which is like, yeah, okay.
Oh, Katya, I want you to be happy, and I'll do whatever it takes.
In the end, Chloe gets an A, Sasha got her DJ gig, Jade dumped Matt Rife. Valid. Byron sponsored Yasmin's animal shelter, and we end with the obligatory 2000s dance scene.
Yeah, it's over. Yeah, it's over. Yeah, I'm leaving. I'm gone.
Not so bad. Say rolling, but it's called decline. I'm a hot girl, baby.